Hey everybody, so as you can see, it's still windy, just like I told you. Most of the straw mulch is gone off of this bed here, and look what happened. My watermelon broke. So hi, I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, it broke. I don't know where the straw went. It's somewhere in the yard. Yeah, it's somewhere in the yard. Just looking at everything, it's still super windy. The tarp did come loose earlier today again, and even with all these bricks down here, but right now it seems to be holding up. One of my eggplants, gotta cut those off, worry about that tomorrow. The big mama eggplant, oh you guys, that leaf came off. It was a big leaf over here. It's gone. But look, I still have these 4 hanging in there. But yeah, I just noticed that leaf came off, you guys. This one, ooh, looks like a leaf came off of this one too, but I got those extra leaves right there. Let me go back to this one. This one has some extra leaves on it too, so I think it's gonna be okay. Yeah, and that leaf is not in the yard because everything is blowing. Still blowing. I told you, I knew it was gonna be still blowing. I'm trying to see if I see any aphids. No aphids. I knew everything was gonna be blowing past 3 o'clock. Whenever they say that these winds are coming into Southern California, my city always gets the winds like a day before, and then they'll stay a day later. So we'll have these winds for like 3 or 4 days. I'm just saying. Let's look at some other stuff. This is my other cabbage. I don't see any pests in here. This is a Savoy, looking pretty good. I'm not watering anything today. Well, number 1, because it's windy, but number 2, I watered really good yesterday, and yeah, I don't need to. I'm gonna look at some more of my stuff here. Savoy cabbage. Looks like a piece of paper or something flew into my cabbage. Yeah, this is looking good. I think this one is pretty hard in the center and may be ready pretty soon. I hope it is, so I can start planting some other stuff and I can pick it and I can eat my cabbage. It's looking okay. These carrots have been in here a long time. A long time. I think I might pick them next week. Here's one. This one's coming up. Okay, that one's coming up. I don't remember picking around that one. Scooping around this one too. This one is really little. These are not growing as good as the Cosmic. I'll show you the Cosmic in a minute. Let me see. These are my regular cabbages. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Is that an aphid right there? I think it is. I just scooped it off. Any more in there? That might be one. Darn it. That wasn't bad though, you guys. That wasn't bad. I don't see any others. I'll be looking through them. Let me look in the big mama, because they'll hide. This is the big mama right here. Please don't be any. She's looking pretty good. She's not solid. She has a ways to go. But I don't see any aphids. I don't see any aphids and pretty lady right here neither. Let me go to the other side. This one right here, I originally had 2 cabbages here, and I finally went and just cut off the smaller cabbage, so now it's starting to kind of form the ball in the middle. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I do kind of open them up and look, you guys. This one, this leaf tore, but yeah, I don't see anything in that one. So these cabbages are still hanging in there. And there's the wind picking up again. Let's look at my collards. I did have to pick some old stuff, some dead leaves off of my collards. And look at all this stuff that flew in here. But these are my collards that I pulled out of the other container. Hopefully they'll survive. Even though it's windy, it's about 77 outside. But the wind is cold. So, the kale usually kind of lasts. It's doing pretty good. So, but if I dig under here, that soil's still wet. If I dig under here, soil's still wet. So, no, we don't need any water. My onions, I kind of spooned around here before, and I wanted to add like some blood or some bone meal, but I'm gonna wait to see how the wind is doing tomorrow, because if I try to add today, the stuff is just gonna roll in my face. Look at these red ones, you guys. Look at that. Yeah, you gotta kind of spoon and scoop around them so that those bulbs will start coming out. Yeah. So, good. Yeah, the tarp is still hanging in there. Watermelons, I'm concerned about. Oh, I told you I was going to show you the cosmic. These are my cosmic carrots, you guys. And I'm going to start scooping around these too. These are growing quite well. I'm very happy with these. They're getting really big. And it looks like my my beets are starting to pick up some steam over here. My sweet pea is still doing good. Yeah. But I thought beets were supposed to push up on their own like onions, but these leaves are starting to come out, so a little bit more, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, the carrots, they're looking good. I might pull one next week. I got a lot of carrots. I may pull one. I might pull this one. Might pull this one right here, just to see how it's doing. Potatoes still doing good. I know the soil is wet here. Oh, it's real wet. I don't have to add anything. And I'm getting more flowers on my Whopper strawberries, which is good. Those flowers turn into actual strawberries. This is, these kind of dry out. Come on, let me feel some. Let me feel something. Okay. Yeah, it's still really wet. Okay, you guys can do without another day. But they're looking good. They're growing. Happy about that. I'm going to look at these blueberries too. Okay, these blueberries are forming more flowers again. Very happy. They're hanging in there. They are hanging in there. So yeah, I have a feeling the wind's gonna pick up some more tonight. I really do. It has not slowed down. And let's look at my trees here. the almond. She's looking pretty. I love touching the seeds. They're so furry. I love it, love it, love it. The suckle pear, doing okay. Pomegranate, looking very pretty. My Santa Rosa plum is hanging in there with this wind, just chilling. I thought maybe I should tie it down, but sometimes you can tie stuff too tight and it'll break. And I think by now we've had a lot of wind, so I think it's used to the winds. The nectarine, I'm praying some bees have come to it. I really am. I'm really praying that bees have come to the nectarine tree and not given up on my yard. They know it's back here. Nature senses everything, so I'm hoping. Mr. Peach, I'm actually happy at what you're looking like here. You're starting to show out. And Mr. Navel Orange, semi-dwarf navel orange, looking very pretty today. Yeah, everything is doing good. That tarp, man, I'm watching it. Even my mother walked into the living room and watched it just to see what was going on. So we're watching it. So that's it for today. I gave you an update on this windy Wednesday on what's going on with everything in my yard. So I'm gonna end this video, as I always do, saying find peace within yourself and be peaceable with others. Peace and love you all.